Okay. Hey, Hines. It is Big Mama. I know, long time no see, huh? Today's Friday. I had the day off. Yes. Honey, this week, this was a test me out week. Let me tell you. K4s, kindergarten 4-year-olds. Yeah, they were so sweet the first day. I don't know what happened to them sweet children the second day. Like I said, I had to check to make sure they all had their ears because they sure wasn't listening. I guess they done thought, okay, second day we can break y'all in. But they were good. They were good. And then I really tired myself out because yesterday I was a junior high, so 7th and 8th grade. 7th and 8th grade PE coach. They had Patriot games. They're the Patriots. They had Patriot games yesterday. Like 8th grade against 7th grade. It took up 2 periods, so that was okay. But it was the noise level. And they wanted them louder. There was even a teacher that clocked it like a seismograph thing and went way up. I never did find out how loud it got in there, but it spiked like to the top. I told one of the teachers, I said, you know, there is an earthquake being reported right now, and we are the epicenter. I mean, it was that loud. But then for my other periods, it was good, but then we had to go outside and sit on the football field, which got hot. Big girls don't do hot. Yeah, no. It's not a good look for me getting all sweaty and red. But thank God we got to come in about halfway through 6th period, so. And then he didn't have a 7th period, so I got to come on home. Honey Bo told me this morning I was asleep at 8:15 last night. I mean, I hurt. My bones hurt. My muscles hurt. I did not make supper. He looked at me and he could tell it was one of those days. He said, you're hurting, ain't you? And I'm like, yeah. And I'm done taking a tramadol and it hadn't kicked in yet. So he made the better judgment of let's just go out and get some Captain D's, and then when we get home I can crawl in bed, and that is exactly what I did. Yes, ma'am. And I've just been kind of taking my time today. Now, I'm going to show y'all something. Please do not judge me by my household. Do not call DHR, CPS, CDC, Department of Public Health. I mean, I don't know who all, but don't call. Because this is my reality. He put that in the fire for me over the weekend, and here it still sits. I have not had time to clean it up, grease it up, heat it up, all that good stuff. Dishes, dirt, coffee spills. I need to put the crock pot back up. But yeah, it's just stuff. The living room, it's just stuff. I mean, if everything was kind of put back in its place, it would be okay. These pants, I need to hem. That pair, and then there's a black pair under there. I need to hem them. Okay, so let's get on with our Walmart haul. Me and Care Beth went to Walmart. Well, first we went to Michael's. That girl, I told her, I said, yeah, this will count, kind of like your allowance. And, you know, if she needs any art supplies for art class, we pay for those. Well, that little heifer, she needed a new portfolio. She needed some new paint, and she needed some new markers. We get up to the register, and I pointed out the pens that were like buy 3, get 2 free. So she did those. She put the other markers back, and she got 5 of those. So that helped a little bit. Honey, $48 later. Wah, wah. Yeah. And they messed up on my timesheet, or I messed up on my timesheet, I should say. I forgot to turn one in for last week and this week. I know. Call me an idiot. I forgot we had to. So I'll get paid. All paychecks will hit next Friday. So there you go. All right. No particular order. And then I will tell you our meal plan. Got some cottage cheese. I warned Carol Beth, anytime you do cottage cheese, get small curd. Because that large curd, it is like busting open and eating some styrofoam. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, that's for my... No, it's not for my table. That mess is glued on. What in the world, Pearl? Okay. It's just where it was in the case. Sour cream for a recipe we're going to be doing. 2 things of the jumbo biscuit, the Walmart. It's like the Walmart's version of Grands. We're going to do a recipe with those. Today is Skeeter's 5th birthday. She is 5 today. Don't judge. These are on the markdown cart. They were $5.58. I paid $2.39. And I told Carol Beth we can stand them up when we get home and kind of like just spread the icing over and fix them. I've got some cute little mermaid pics or, you know, stuff like that. We can fix them. She'll never know. Carol Beth really has been liking these, the breadsticks and cheese dip. So I got 2 more of those. For taco night, I got some flour tortillas. And I think my shells are... Oh, no, here's my shells. I was trying to get the standing stuff 15 count. Every box, I kid you not, every box had been opened. Carol Beth even reached all the way to the back of the shelf for me. Opened. So, I got the 10 count. I love the standing stuff shells. So, I just went ahead and splurged and bought 2 boxes. Because the 15 count, you know, yeah, it'll be alright. Okay, and then mission tortillas, because I plan on doing some kind of quesadillas. I got a bag of sugar, got some bananas. They did not have our great value, like little pack cookies. You're going to get the alphabet, the chocolate chippers, the iced oatmeal. I think that's all you get in that. But we got this instead. It was roughly the same price, but they did not have the other kind. Other kind you get 30 with it, but that's all right. I got some more Texas toast. Carol Beth has finally perfected the time of the Texas toast. Each individual grilled cheese that you do, go ahead and make. I'll go ahead and make it just like we're going to eat it right then. Let it cool off. Wrap it up in Scott towel. You know, each individual one in a piece of Scott towel. Put that in a bag in the freezer, or you can put it on a cookie sheet. That's what I did. Put it on a cookie sheet, put it in the freezer, let them freeze to that Scott towel, and then put them in a Ziploc bag. And then you take them out and you heat them up in that Scott towel, and you only do it for like 30 seconds. 30 seconds and it's done. So, but this weekend I got to make the baby some more grilled cheese because she loved that. I found these Bolio rolls. They're wheat for $1.60. I know I didn't really save much, but every little penny counts, right? 2 loaves of sandwich bread because we're out. Hot dog buns, hamburger buns, because we can always find something to use them with. I know I've got some hamburger patties in there. I've got brats and hot dogs in there. A gallon of milk, because Carol Beth, bless her heart, she took it upon herself to throw the soured milk we had in the refrigerator away. Thank you, Carol Beth. A 24 pack of Sam's Diet Cola. And she was so excited I'd asked her about these. I asked her last night when I was looking at the app. And I said, well, what about those little Tostinos I used to get y'all? And you can do them in the microwave. Trying to find her some different stuff for lunches. And she said, yes. Honey, when she saw those down that pizza aisle, she opened opened up that cooler and she put them in the buggy. And then this afternoon when we were unloading the groceries, she said, a whole box of cheese pizza just for me. Because Brian would eat like 2 or 3 at a time. Becca would as well. And Carol Beth wouldn't get none. I mean, they'd be gone. The heathens. So I got her a rising cheese pizza crust for tonight. Got us a Supreme. They were only $3.27. I was excited about that. She saw the Ninja Turtle pizza, but that thing was almost $8. We had to leave the Ninja Turtles there. I asked her if she'd like this as a snack instead of granola bars or cereal bars, and she said yes. So got that. It's been a while since we've done pudding. Cereal, I'll let her pick out. My money was running tight because of the Michaels bill. And took $50 out of my grocery budget. That's okay. The baby got what she needed. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, things. And she saw these. That new Miraculous show, she loves the Ladybug. She calls it the Ladybug Show. She first started watching, that's her helper. I forgot his name. Anywho, she very first started watching it when she had had her hysterectomy and she was in the hospital for overnight. And so she kept flipping between Law and Order and Disney. And when this came on Disney, she stopped flipping channels. And she sat there and she did that until she fell asleep. And then when she woke up the next morning, she was like, Mama, can you find the Ladybug Show? So now, anytime we go anywhere, she sees miraculous stuff. Mama, there's that ladybug. And she found out that Maddie and Alice Marie love miraculous stuff. Okay, Nutella. I went ahead and splurged for the big boy. Because, yeah, I just did. I wanted some emergency foods on hand for those days like I had yesterday and I just could not. I wanted to get some freezer meals that all we had to do was like pop in the microwave or pop on a skillet, the big bird's eye voila meals. My budget said no because they were almost $8. Some of them were $12. That is cheaper than takeout though. And that was how I was trying to justify. But my budget said no. So I got some great value hamburger helper. We got a cheeseburger one and a 4-cheese lasagna. I saw these and I couldn't help it, y'all. You know what this is for? Pumpkin spice dump cake. Yes, ma'am. If you go back to the Fall Food Friday from Fallon and Titus Moss on Moss Family TV, pumpkin jump cake, girl, oh my gosh. I'm thinking about putting some chocolate chips in it this time. Because, I made that pumpkin chocolate chip bread. It was to die for good. Alright, we start back over here with the cottage cheese. So I think that's everything. Okay, yeah, I'm looking at the table, y'all. Okay, again, peruse it. I bought no meat. This is no meat. Alright? Couple of little splurges, but like I said, those are for Skeeter's 5th birthday. And oh, that's Michael's. My grand total at Michael's was that. Yeah. It was a thing. I don't know what she did with my receipt for Walmart. Baby girl had it. There's my menu. Is this it? I think this is it. Yes. Alright, so don't get scared. And I even had to tell, well, no, that ain't it. I even had to tell the lady, I said, I'm sorry, but if we get to 150, you're going to have to stop. Because that's it. That's it. Because, like I said, I screwed up my time, and so it was my fault that I didn't get a paycheck this week. Yeah. Yeah. But I've been spending gas going to work. Okay, my receipt for today, I don't know if y'all can see that. It was a grand total of $107.14. $8.39 of that tax. I wish they could. That tax. Put it where the sun don't shine. Okay, menu for this upcoming week. I'm going to let Carol Beth do the crock pot again Monday because I have a teaching assignment. I'm going to be an English teacher. Now, can y'all see Big Mama up in there with 5th graders doing English? You better shut your pie hole. ain't nothing like that. Oh, I'll be having them talk trailer park trash in 5 minutes, girl, honey. Let me tell you. Okay, Tuesday nights, tacos and quesadilla. I did not get the chicken for that. We're just going to have simple cheese quesadillas. Wednesday night, we're going to do stroganoff meatballs. I've got those meatballs in the freezer. And I'm going to put those in the crock pot. Go ahead, put the soups and everything in it. Don't you go ahead and mix the sour cream in there. I think I'm going to mix everything together and put it in the refrigerator like I did, you know, the other day. Corned beef and cabbage. I was going to say, I don't remember what I did, but I was going to let her do the stroganoff meatballs, and then when I get home, I can do like some instant mashed potatoes to go on the side, and then she can cook some green beans out of the can. So there you go. That'll be Wednesday night. Thursday night, that's what I'm going to do with these biscuits. I am going to do barbecue cups. I've made those before on here. But it's where you take your biscuit, and since they're jumbos, I can probably get by with doing them in half and stick it in your muffin tin and fill it with your already made, you're going to make your ground beef. Yeah, I did not put lasagna on my menu this week. But my weekend, this weekend, is like questionable. I didn't know what we had planned or anything. I had those 50-cent lasagna noodles that I bought. I've got some pizza sauce that I got on sale. And the only thing and I've got some mozzarella cheese in the freezer. The only real thing I needed for lasagna was this. So I think that's what I'm going to do this weekend. Lasagna. Okay. Thursday, barbecue cups, baked beans, and mac and cheese. Carol chose the mac and cheese. Friday, and I meant to put this Friday. This actually goes up here. I bought the pizzas. So they might want pizzas again next Friday. I don't know. But for pancakes Friday, we have some frozen pancakes in their freezer. She still, I think, has some French toast sticks in there. I don't know. For lunch, for me, I'm just going to make up a homemade chicken salad and take it with me with some crackers and cubed cheese like I've been doing. And then I also got some ramen that I can go ahead and, you know, heat here. And then just when I get there, heat it up in the microwave again. For CB, grilled cheese. I was going to get her 3 like frozen meals to turn into a hot meal, but budget. So I got her the Tostino's pizza, and then she can have like leftovers or bologna sandwiches, or I'll make sure she has, you know, something here. We just all need to breathe. Okay, I got this stuff to put away. I need to go clean the kitchen. It's all good. It's all good. So, be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Share, play nice with others, and know that Big Mama loves you. And if you need bail money, girl, I got you. I got you. I might be with you, but I got you. We'll call Fat Man. He'll bail us out. He better. Bye, Hans.